Hey, you might just be curious about a home theater, but let me tell you that going from watching a movie with only the TV speakers to surround sound is, wow, a worthy upgrade. And it doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Mine was worth it because for just 50 bucks, I now get a theater experience at home. Home theater systems can definitely seem intimidating, and thankfully this channel is about simplicity over technical specs. So let me give you a couple of simple pointers to give you the confidence to upgrade your TV sound system all on your own. To set the foundation, let me tell you what surround sound home theater actually is. I bet you've seen the number 5.1 around. Well, that's traditional surround sound, which equals to 5 small speakers and 1 large one like this. Why so many speakers? Well, simply surrounding yourself by speakers is not actually surround sound. See, a true surround sound experience is audio coming out of speakers at specific parts of the production like this. Pretty cool, huh? And what about this big one here? Well, this one gets a number all by itself because it serves a unique purpose. It's not there to produce audio for your ear exactly, but more so for your body. In other words, deep, wide sound waves that you can actually feel for some rumble in your home theater experience. I made this other video here explaining why I think this is the single best improvement to your home audio.
What I mean by that is that this alone has the biggest impact.
Okay, so now that we can appreciate what the big deal is with surround sound, you can now go online and search for a new one or a used one, but let me tell you what it was like for me finding a used one out in the wild of a thrift store. I went to the electronics section. You'll typically see several options. What I mean is, you'll see random scattered receivers or speakers, and if you're lucky, the combination of both put together. The set that I found stuck out to me because I noticed that the stands were included. And the stands are not there just for show.
They actually matter because
The thing is, ideally, when it comes to sound, you want your speakers and your ears to be aligned. Anyway, I made sure all 5 speakers were included because I've noticed that sometimes with these used sound systems, the middle speaker is missing. And you don't want that one to be missing because
particularly, that's where the audio comes from.
when people are speaking. Okay, now let's not get confused with all the features
That you might see on the system.
and let me tell you what I think is the most important thing you want it to have, which are the ports. See, there are home theater systems with
Integrated DVD/Blu-ray players, and obviously you'll hear those movies through the system. But if you'd like to hear whatever else you might be playing on your TV, like video games or sports or stream movies, then you'll want to make sure that there's at least one audio input port on that home theater system that you're looking at.
Now there are different kinds out there, and you want to hopefully find the one that has the same port as your TV. Your TV and your sound system might both have this square Toslink SPDIF, also known as optical. If they both have them, great. All you need is a single cable to make your connection from your TV into your sound system. Now, if your TV and sound system have different ports that don't match, well, thankfully, there are ways of making this connection anyway with different types of converters. Okay, so hopefully the home theater system you're looking at does have one of those audio in ports. Now, one thing to be aware of is the testing, because the thing is, you might notice that there will be a sign there that says sold as is or no refunds. So make sure to find a power outlet so you can go ahead and do some testing. Otherwise, you're running the risk of it not working. So here are the levels of testing that I recommend. The more you can do, the better. The first one, first and foremost, is does it turn on? Well, like I said, go ahead and plug it in and see if the display comes on. Next, you want to go ahead and hit the buttons to see if the display is changing with your changes. That way you'll feel more comfortable that it's responding. Finally, do the speakers work? Connect them and try to make the system play something. The easiest way might be to change your audio display to tuner, in other words, the radio stations AM FM. If you see that it's on that channel now in the display and you don't at least hear a static or white noise, then the speakers may not be working. In my case, I heard static, meaning the speaker system works. It's responding. This last one is a bonus check because your system that you're looking at may not even have a DVD Blu-ray system. If it does,
Well, you can be so bold as to finding a DVD and TV to plug into. It just depends how confident you want to feel.
now the home theater system that I picked up does have a DVD player. but I didn't go ahead and test that. I figured I'm content with what I hear works now. It wasn't until months later when I went ahead and put in a DVD, and for whatever reason, the disc is just not being read by it. So that's the only thing that's wrong with this bargain item. Other than that, I'm still enjoying listening to awesome loud music through my Apple TV, and plus of course, streaming movies through media apps. I would not recommend to purchase if the remote is not available, because you may not be able to change the audio source to choose to listen to the audio coming from your TV, or you may not have access to other features like simple volume control from your couch. Before I bought this home theater system, a while back I actually bought
another used one and recorded my detailed testing and installation experience.
Here are those two videos that you can check out, and go ahead and like, share, and subscribe for more solutions for your electronics. See you around.